Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz, the other side of the airhead celebrity. Zoe Kravitz is on top, should be on top of the world right now because she's in a successful movie that I would say 90% of the public likes. She is riding high. Apparently, she gave a great performance. Nobody has anything except for that one stupid line she says in the movie. Nobody has had, I've heard nothing bad said about her performance. They said she did a good job. She delivers it. They like her Catwoman. Great. Thank you. Move on. When you're being praised like this, Grump, what should be your reaction as a normal human being?
A normal human being would be to complain about something that has nothing to do with it, right?
No,
Oh, damn.
no, no.
One of these days I'll get one right.
The normal response is, thanks, guys. Glad you liked the movie. I hope you all keep going to see it. It's only been out for 1 week. We want to make more money. I need to be as positive with the movie-going public as I can be. And I'm fighting off a hiccup there. That's why I was fighting off a hiccup. I need to be as positive as I can be.
Yeah, because you don't want to ruin the weekend. The weekend was gangbusters for, this time of year, whatnot. What, 128.5 million domestic? Not bad. Say a couple of things wrong, and next weekend you're going to have a 70% drop.
Exactly. Just look at Brie Larson. But so you, like Grump just said, you want a positive. And who are the people that are going to go see this movie after the normies? Who are the people that are going to go back and see it again if they really liked it? The nerds. The nerds. We are the ones who then will go out and buy merch. We will go out. I mean, I heard Az and Gary, they're already lining up the Batman toys. They're already lining up the statues. They're already deciding which ones they're going to buy. We are the nerds. We're the ones who are going to pump more money into the stuff, make it more popular. We're the ones who are going to go out and buy the Blu-rays, buy the multiple versions. We're going to go out and see it multiple times. We're the ones who are going to keep this thing alive, say it with me, lifeblood into this and keep it moving and make it money. But what does Zoe Kravitz do? Now, Robert Pattinson, I made fun of him for Twilight. We all made fun of him for Twilight. We all did.
I think everybody in the world made fun of him.
Even he, I think, made fun of himself for that.
Oh, yeah, he hated it.
Yeah, so everybody, including the man himself, make fun of him in Twilight, and rightfully so. But it seems as though Robert Pattinson understands geek culture, geek nerd culture. He gets it because apparently he loves Final Fantasy VII. He loved the original game and he loves the remake. I've played the remake. I've played the original game. The original game is a classic, and the remake, I like where they're going with it. I enjoyed it. I look forward to going back and replaying on the hard mode so I can get the rest of my trophies because I know I can do it. So Robert Pattinson made these comments about playing Final Fantasy VII and how Tifa, glorious Tifa, soak it in, guys. If you like it, soak it in. Oh, beautiful Tifa, especially remake. Beautiful Tifa. Design is lovely. And also Tifa's a lovely person. She's a lovely person. We love Tifa. And we love Aerith too. If you're into Aerith, that's great. I personally prefer Tifa. But although this new version of Aerith in remake, she it's hard not to want her too because she's such a delightful person. So he makes this comment. He was in love with Aerith and Tifa because everybody wants to have them both. It's the two options of the girls you can have. And it basically goes on to talk about how it teaches you about appreciating beautiful, good women and hard, and how finding connection. And it shows you that taps right into the geek nerd culture. I mean, if you guys ever watched, I think it was a real BBC, and they were talking to Az about video games. And I think Mahler posed the question to Az. It was either Mahler or Nina Infinity posed the question as you simp for two video game characters. And I know that Grump, you can easily comment on this. Az simps for both Tifa and he simps for Triss Marigold in Witcher 3. He simps for them both. And when put to the test, we've heard him simp hard for Triss in some streams.
Yep.
We've seen him simp hard for Triss. We've really seen him simp hard for Tifa. But when put to the question, who would you choose? The greater simp went to Tifa for Az. And I can understand that. Now, I can definitely understand that. But Robert Pattinson seems to understand that we as geeks and nerds have that's a good statue right there. Let's bring that up.
Oh yeah, this is a sideshow. Look at that. Because I've just about bought this 3 times.
I'll admit, I was on Amazon and I was looking up Tifa statues one day, just curiosity, when I just finished playing Remake, and there were a lot of different ones, and even some of them where you could take her clothes off. I found that on Amazon.
Woo.
You could have her be naked.
Yeah, that would be dangerous.
Yeah. So, but Robert Pattinson understands that this is how we think. We really get attached to these characters. We appreciate them, and we use them as, I don't want to say life lessons, but we use them as they make us happy, because, like, you know what? Let us dream our fantasies about these characters, and we know they're not reality. We're not that detached. But then Zoe Kravitz takes a massive dump over all of it. She takes a massive dump. When he questions her, she goes, "You don't know Final Fantasy?" She goes, "No. It's the," and I don't understand. To which the actor, and then he says to her, "It's the best." And then she responds this. He says, "You have this love triangle where Aerith, or Eris, depending on what version of the game you have. Remember, it's supposed to be Aerith. They mistranslated it in the original version. Is sometimes mistranslated. She's the really kind girl that has superpowers to, like, heal everyone and make the world a better place." And here comes Whammon. This is Zoe Kravitz. Ugh, poor women. We have to heal everything. It's exhausting. Now, according to what I've heard, she's not joking when she says this. According to the people who have seen the interview and who wrote this article about it the comics, Spencer Bercouli, she's not being funny or joking. She's being straightforward, annoying Whammon on this. And then Pattinson ignores it. Pattinson, being a good interviewer and realizing that, I know I'm going to try and protect her. I think he tries to give her cover with this. Ignores it and says that the Final Fantasy ladies, Pattinson moved on to subject of Tifa, saying, "And then there's Tifa, like this sexy little thing who's like a thief and stuff. So she wears the short skirt, and you like, I can't decide." And then she goes, and then Kravitz comes back and says, "This is crazy." Then Aerith, right at her peak, gets killed. Oh no, she goes crazy, and then I'm sorry, Pattinson has Aerith, because it's talking about spoilers. Aerith dies in the original game. She may not die in this one. There are theories Aerith may not die in this one. Look, Aerith is beautiful too, and she's so nice. It's hard not to feel something for Aerith in this game, because she's also so appealing as a character. Look at that. I love that picture. I love that scene in the game where she's leaning over the bar talking to you, and you got Cloud's POV. I love that. Laughing, now Batman, now again, Pattinson playing to the geek crowd. This is how every guy figures out what love is, that they meet the ideal woman, and then it never gets any, either the one that's going to heal everything or the one that's in the short skirt. These are the options. Oh my God, this is Kravitz. This is the problem with the world. She interrupts him. She doesn't realize that he's talking to the geek crowd. He's trying to endear them to him so that we'll feel connected to him and then go see the movie. He's working the promo here. And then she comes in with her completely detached from reality perspective, not realizing that video games, biggest industry in the world, dwarfs movies. You want this crowd on your side, and then to tell us that we're losers for enjoying this stuff, which is basically what she's saying. That's basically what she's saying. She's basically calling us losers. Then and this is how I see it, Grump. I mean, do you see it this way too? This is how I see it, Grump.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm looking up some other information to go with this at the moment. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I thought you had your volume down still.
That wouldn't shock me. A lot of times I hit the darn button because it's right in the wrong spot. But yeah.
Yeah, Zoe is the problem, because she's not. This is why I fully believe, don't talk about things you don't understand. Don't talk about things you don't understand, because you're going to make yourself look stupid. I try very hard to make sure I have at least some knowledge on something if I'm going to touch on it. That's why I'm not talking about the actual Batman movie, because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but the average movie might gross what 750, 500 million,
Oh,
maybe. A
not even, not even.
great movie hits
Average,
1 billion.
average movie, maybe 350 to 200. I think like between 250 to 400 million. That's an average
20
movie. If it has legs.
2021 sets record for US game spending at 60.4 billion. That's just US.
That's just US, exactly. Go to Britain, it's going to be probably just about the same. Go over to the rest of Europe, the rest of free Europe, that's going to be about the same. Go to we go more about South America. I think they get things later than we do. Still, they get things later. I know. I heard of Dan. I only say that because I heard Dan Vasc say it himself. The man lives in
Oh
Brazil.
my
He
god.
says that they get games later than we do. So that's what he said. But what?
Yeah, the top 10 game sales. I mean, Call of Duty,
Well,
Madden, Pokemon, Battlefield. Number 6 is Marvel Spider-Man. Number 7, Mario Kart 8. Number 10 is Mario 3D World. Both of these games are old as dirt. And that Brilliant Diamond is a re-release at number 4.
now
Yeah,
I mean, and
it's
7 remake made super bank for Square Enix. It made super bank.
yeah, I was looking to see if it was on here, but it's not in the top 20. I'd have to find another
No, but
page.
it made good money for
Oh, it
Square Enix.
made tons.
Yeah, just like Final Fantasy 14 is making tons of money. So Final Fantasy 14 is what's basically funding every Square Enix project right now because it's making so much money. But Zoe Kravitz, and this is my view on it. You idiots who want to say, you're just crazy. No, this is my view. You disagree with it? Make your own damn video. Make your
Final
own damn
Fantasy
video and give
VII.
a take. Of course, no one's probably going to watch it.
Final
But
Fantasy VII Remake generated approximately 3.5 million global unit sales during opening weekend.
and that's $60 a pop. Multiply
Yep.
that times 60. I'll do it right now. What'd you say? 3.4 million?
3.5 million global
3.5
first
times
weekend.
60. That's $210 billion, dude. I'll do the bigger number. I'll do the right way. 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. All right. So 3.5 times 60 is, I'm sorry, 210 million. Sorry, $210 million. I can't do math. Yeah, that's $210 million on opening release. And that's probably only for physical copies. That's probably not even taking into account digital sales.
Let's see, maybe
because they don't really give you digital sale numbers. Point is, Zoe Kravitz, you should be out there. You should be out there talking sweet to the nerds and the geeks.
Yeah, because we spend money and a lot of it.
Exactly. We are the ones who are going to. The normies will only go see your movie once. If we like it, we're going to go see it again, and we're going to buy the merch, which will then trigger a sequel, which you may or may not be in, because Catwoman may or may not need to be in the sequel. But this is dumb. This is dumb. And I give all the credit in the world to Robert Pattinson, who tried to save her. By these dialogue clips here, he tried to save her. He tried to give her an out, and she just had to put her foot in her mouth and talk about something she knows nothing about. Nothing at all. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. These celebrities who just refuse to understand the reality. They live in this alternate world where it's all fake, and they don't get it. Howdy, y'all. The first chapter of my fantasy novel, Guardian of Innocence, is now available for free. Click the link in the description below and join me in an old-school good versus evil story where Cole Larys, a disillusioned mercenary, suddenly finds himself dropped into the middle of a destiny he never asked for as the protector of Jania Sarai, a blacksmith's daughter who may hold the answers to finally stopping a millennia-old threat to the world of Rosetta. Cole's perceptions of love, family, trust, loyalty, as well as his very beliefs in fate versus free will shall be tested as he struggles to keep Jania safe from the minions of the dreaded Zabor Tal. former champion of the gods and now ruler of the long-forgotten Yis Empire. Click the link below, enjoy the first chapter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and help it grow so that I can bring you the full story in the near future. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't do Facebook. I will never do Twitter. If you want to reach out to me, email me at therednerd@gmail.com. I'm on Getter now, at TheRedNerd, the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can also follow me on Odyssey at The Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.